digest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of king and grieves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Oh, Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Yes, guys, and welcome to THFC Till I Die, Hunt Time, past, present, and of course, an exciting future under Thomas Frank as Tottenham Hotspur go away from the Hill Dickinson Stadium with 3 points. Yes, as we went up to Everton, we just did not beat them. We battered them. We put them into submission. We sent them back to their mamas crying for mercy as the Tottenham Hotspur boys take 3 points all the way back to North London. And as we go third, yes, not first, not second, but third in the Premier League. And that's what we like. After the week we had is a good way to end the week on a high and on a great win as well. Now, my thoughts, my match reactions, of course, I'm happy. We've got 3 points. We've gone up there where we haven't done well over the last few years, by the way, guys. We haven't. And it was a good performance. I have to say, the Play Rating show will be out tomorrow. That will be a 3 o'clock, or I don't know yet what time the Play Rating show will be out tomorrow. It'll be out sometime. And I'm going to have to go and sit down, probably watch the game again without the emotion, knowing the result, and have a look at the performance. Because what I saw, we didn't put in a bad performance. So I want to know what you guys think. Look, I'm stuck with my man of the match at the moment. And this is where I want you guys to get involved, get your comments in, get your thought processes on the game. Look, Mickey van der Ven, 2 great goals, captain's performance, led the line brilliantly. Deserves man of the match. So does Vicario as well. He deserves man of the match. His saves kept us in it, kept us unbeaten. We could quite easily have drawn that 2-2 with some of the chances Everton had, but Vicario was on ball today. But the goal he conceded, if I'm going to be a little bit critical, the goal that was conceded, that was ruled offside in the end. If I'm being a little bit critical, I wish he stayed on his line. I think that's the only thing I could say about Vicario. But his performance today, absolutely exceptional. Let's go to Danso. Absolutely great performance again by Danso today. perfect. Absolutely. Him and Mickey van der Ven making up a great relationship, by the way. Palunia, absolutely fantastic in the DM. Very, very impressed with him. Snuffed out all the little dangers that were coming to him towards towards him. Done a brilliant job. Xavi, I thought Xavi played well today. Looked a bit miffed being taken off. But for me, great performance again by Xavi. Kudos as well. Put his shift in as well. Brennan Johnson. Now, Brennan Johnson for me, right? I was very critical of him before the game. He was very quiet, did a little bit at the end of the first half, and he got back and defended a bit, and then he got his few crosses in. But he did okay. Porro as well did brilliantly. I thought Spence was exceptional today. The way he kept running up and down that wing, absolutely fantastic. Bentancur, another exceptional performance by the Uruguayan general. Captain fantastic in Mickey van der Ven. Absolutely two great goals as well, by the way. And we've just given Everton their first ever defeat at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. And Colo Maironi, what a good performance for him. First start, first sort of hour under the end for Tottenham Hotspur. I thought he'd done extremely well. I really did. So, there will be a player ratings vote when I give more in depth into my player ratings, why I've given them the scores I have. But for me, that was just a quick thing. I want to talk a little bit about Johnson today. I don't know what you guys think on Brennan Johnson. Am I being too harsh on him? Do I need to give him a little bit of slack? I would like to know what you guys think, because I think Johnson has the potential to become a really good player. I just think he needs to be pushed. He needs to be pushed a little bit into that thing. But look, apart from that, it's a great game. Absolutely loved it. Big up Stephen Thomas. Nobody's moaning about that performance. Everton are a difficult. Yeah, absolutely. You're right, Stephen. Absolutely spot on, bud. Nobody will moan about that performance. Nobody will moan about Thomas Frank's tactics. I think got his tactics spot on today. I'm very, very impressed. I'm a very happy Spurs fan this evening. Good evening to Wayne Bonner. Good evening, folks. Hope you're all well. Impressive result. My man in the match between Van der Ven, Danso, Paluna, and Bentancur. You're trying to give me more headaches now. Trying to make me look. I'm going to have to sit down tonight, and really look at them performances and look at the stats as well before we'll give you my man in the match. I think. Sorry, give me 1 minute. The old throat's starting to tickle a little bit. I have got a slight early chest infection, and it affects my throat. Or maybe I got slight throat infection. Maybe brewing. That might please a few people not hearing my voice on YouTube. So yeah, my throat, even after all the watch longs, my throat gets a bit tickly. After a day streaming. Everton's first defeat in a new home. And so I've got on the score sheet again. Yeah, that hopefully that will make start the next match. And I said it in the watch along. As brilliant as today's results were, as great as we should feel all week, next Saturday is the important game. We have to back it up at home to Chelsea. If we can back up today's win with a win against Chelsea, then I think we're on the right page. Wayne says, I still don't rate Johnson. He's too absent at times and doesn't do enough. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Absolutely agree with that, Wayne Bonner. 100%. Great up to Gerard. Gerard said, Magic Johnson must be sold in the summer in order to get a few coppers coins back. Yeah, totally agree. Absolutely, totally agree. But I'd have to say, guys, I give us the win 2-1 today, right? And to go up there and dominate the way we did, and to play the way we did, and to put in the performance the way we did, I think it absolutely says all I need to know about Thomas Frank and what he's trying to build at Tottenham. And I always said it during the watch along that if by the end of the month, if we don't play well in the next month, would I be Frank out? I think today's told me all I need to know about Thomas Frank and why, that is such a long way off. I would love to see the people that have been calling for Frank's head, what they're saying tonight. I would love to know. Because they can't say nothing about him tonight. His tactics were spot on. The performance was spot on. Everything about the game was spot on. And to go out there to be the first team ever to beat Everton in a new home. And to go up there and not concede a goal either, by the way, come out with a clean sheet and get 3 points, remain undefeated away from home. And if you look at the league now where we are, and I am going to bring up the league table, I think it's done a goal difference a hell of a lot of good too. So let's get that up for you now. So this is the league table, guys. So, right, let's see if that one now. There we go. Okay, so let's share this now. He did as well, Wayne. He did make them early as well, which is absolutely fantastic from my point of view. Where I like them as well. I like them done early. Well, there we go. Look, Arsenal are top with 9.7 wins and 22 games, 22 points with a 13 goal difference. Bournemouth, 9 played, 5 wins, 5 goal difference, 18 points. Tottenham, they're 9 after 9 games, 5 wins, 10 goal difference, 17 points. We're only a point behind Bournemouth, 17, 18, 19, 22, 1, 22. We're only 5 points behind Chelsea. Absolutely brilliant. I'm really chuffed for today. And look, you go down, there's Sunderland, there's Man City after the defeat today. Manchester United end up the weekend in 6th place. We're joint 5th, really. Liverpool in 7th, Aston Villa on 8th, Chelsea on 9th at the moment, Crystal Palace 10th, even though they did get a defeat at Arsenal. But the point I'm making is, look where we are. If you take Bournemouth, Sunderland out of there, then Spurs are second, and we're well within the top 4. So why can we not dream for top 4? Are we in the title race? I said it at the end of the watch along. We are in the title race. Our away form has made us that we're in the title race. I know a lot of people will laugh at that. Now, if you look at the form, right, Tottenham's form, only the one defeat in their last 5, which is not great. But you look at Everton, right? Everton's form, 3 defeats in their last 5, only 1 win, 1 draw, and then 3 defeats. That shows that these teams are not easy to beat. They're not easy to beat. They're really not. And to be fair, we've gone up there and we've done a job on them. We've done a number on them. And I'm absolutely over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. Let's see a few people, and then I will end it there. The bottlers must be called out and removed from the club. Exactly, Gerard. I don't think there was any bottlers today. Everyone did their job from man to man. Absolutely brilliant today. Good performance by the boys. In fairness, Man, you have played top sides too. Yeah, they have, Gerard, and I think that they're on merit, but we're in 3rd on merit too. And look, you go away, you go to places like Everton where you need to pick up the points. You need to pick up the 3 points to keep your season going. If we had lost today, I think it'd be a whole new narrative. But today we've won. And the people that want Thomas Frank out, they're going to go quiet. They're not going to say anything. And as soon as Spurs slip up again, they'll be all out and they're all out in all their glory. But to me, Thomas Frank is the man to take this club forward, is the man to bring us to the promised land, because I think if he gets the right players in and he's allowed to manage, do his tactics, then 100% Thomas Frank will take us there. And the players as well. Sign up Paulunia straight away. Xavi will come good. Kudos again, another good game for Kudos. Brennan Johnson, he needs to go away and look at himself and say to himself, what do I want out of this game? What do I want out of being a footballer? He needs to work. He needs to I've never not liked Xavi. I don't know why you got this narrative from that I wanted Xavi sold. I never said that. I've always said he needed time. Um, he's always needed time, but I've always said that he needs time. He will come good. He's a good footballer. You don't become a bad footballer overnight. Brennan Johnson, yeah, I think Brennan Johnson needs to um he needs to look at himself, and he needs to really figure out what he wants in life, what he wants to become. Because apart from a few minutes at the end of the first half, he didn't do a lot. And I just think Brennan Johnson for me has to really figure out what he wants, and I think once he does that, the talent is there. He's got talent, but it's about how you show that talent, and he's not showing it for me. And hell yeah, we're in the title race, Tequila. I'm sorry, we are in the title race. We're up there. We're only 5 points behind Arsenal. Other teams have lost. We've won our game. We're up in third. Yeah, look, I, yeah, I get it. You'll think I'm loony in the head, and I really shouldn't be saying what I'm saying, but I, I believe it. It's something I believe in. It's something that I it's something that I in myself. That's my own opinion. That's how I see the game. It's how I see where we are at this moment. I get it. Only 9 games. I get that. But when you're up there and you're within the top four, we're still unbeaten. We're the only team in the Premier League to be. Yeah, well, Tequila, if I want to say stuff, I will. I know people call me deluded. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me what people think of me sometimes. It really doesn't. You know, if anybody else was saying it, we're in the title race, would they be getting the same thing? Do you know, I I just see how I just tell it how I see it. I see it. We're third in the league. We're unbeaten away. Do you know, we can get our home form sorted out. Yeah, but that go on. If you want to clip me, Colin, I don't mind. I really don't mind. It'd be great. It would be great for the end of season show, to be fair. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, I agree with that. That would be funny. Um, and I think anyone thinks that Everton away is not an easy game. Really, it is not, and it is a hard game going away to Everton. Unbeaten at home. Haven't lost at home, haven't only conceded 2 goals at home. We went up there and battered them 3-0. Now, I've always said it as well. We need to back it up. If we can get home to Chelsea next week and get a win against Chelsea, that's us backing up that result. And then we need to start it on Wednesday night as well to Newcastle, which I think we can win. Um, look, I just see the game a bit differently. I know everyone sees it differently. I see it totally different to everyone else. Maybe that's the beauty of living in my head. But I when we win, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic and I'm pleased, and we've got a win and 3 points and put you in a good frame of mind. Um, Big up, Shamu. Hope you're doing well, bud. I haven't seen you in for a while, actually. Let's see what people are saying. The kids say, okay, say it, but don't moan about it later. It's yeah, it's fine. It's fine. 100% agree with you, Derm. A receipt clip, receipt clip for the end of the season. Yes, they would. Anyone who says we're on the title race in October, considering we mainly played rubbish terms, it is what it is. The bottom then is 7. You got to beat what's in front of you. You really do. Dermo, if we stay in the same form, um, Dermo, if we stay in the same form right till now, the end of the season, we'll end up. Yeah, well, we need to pick up a home form. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm really not. Title race, people on serious spice. Yeah, I know everyone's worth an opinion, Shamu. Do I complain about your opinions when you come in? So it's everyone's football's full of opinions. And you're the only one to say that. Um, oh, yeah, I don't know why. Um, as I said, I've got a new mic, so I'm trying to kink out the kinks in it. Let me know, guys, if that's all right. We'll smash Chelsea 5-0 next Saturday. Go on, Wayne, you're like me. Deluded like me. Don't look at me, it's Dermo. And when we alter the season, pal, come at him. He does it to himself in my book. Yeah, right, together, fair enough. Dermo, every now and again, get a buzzer. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna work it out. No, I've heard V Cam saying it too. Yeah. I'm big up. No, look, Shamu, I enjoy you coming in, bud. I always enjoy. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you for a while. I know you're working, so Keep up the good work. I hope you're doing all right, bud. But listen, guys, I'm going to leave it there. But look, I'm very happy. Three points, 3-0 away from home. That's what more after a bad week we've had. I think that's a great way to end the weekend. We're third in the league, only a point behind Bournemouth, 5 points behind Arsenal. You know, Man City lost, Chelsea lost. We sort of took advantage of their defeats today to gain a little bit more possession in the league. Yes, 9 games. It's only after 9 games, and the Premier League's title, it's tight. And yes, you know, everyone can everyone can have a bit of a laugh and a joke, and everyone can be a bit deluded at times. And everyone at this time um, thinks we're all in the title race, and you know everyone can be happy with how the team's going. If we can sort our home performance and continue this waveform we've got, then I think we're in a good chance of qualifying for Europe. Uh, if that means top seven, that means top seven. So finishing in the top seven, I think will be a good season. Qualifying for Europe, that's all we want. All we want is progress. But you know, as I said, I respect everyone's opinion. Um, and I know people respect mine. So it's only a bit of a laugh, really, a bit of a giggle. Um, really and truly. I think the OG might be close to as well, Wayne. And then it looks like I got 43 points. Yeah, I think I got a good bit as well because of Mickey van der Ven as well. But guys, that is it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me all today as well. We've had a good day number wise. So thank you all indeed. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with the Play Rating Show and then final score tomorrow night as I go over the game yesterday, today's game, and then we all build up to Newcastle. Who build up to Newcastle away in the League Cup. Let's see what we can do there. But whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Come on, you Spurs. In Thomas Frank we trust. We never stop. And yeah, 3 points is all we want. Come on, you Spurs.